Not how this works, dog. We're going to have a nice, positive evening chat. We're just going to hang out. We're going to chill. We're going to see how everybody's day was. We're going to meet some new friends. We're going to see where the conversation goes. We'll do a bit of humour, mate. Bit of comedy accents, mate. Bit of singing, maybe. A little bit of joking around. Comedy karaoke. Right. Right, here we go. It's not quite. Here we go. Oh, look at it. Oh, it's nice and warming up. Oh, I've got women. I should change it. I'm going to change out of me. Hang on. I'm going to ditch me garage work shirt. We'll put me nice Toyota one on, I reckon. What do you reckon? I reckon we'll put the old Toyota shirt on, mate. I'm going to give myself a lemon muscle shirt here. Not the garage work shirt. G'day, Nick. How are you, mate? How's things going? Just realised I was still in the shirt. I was just concreting in, so I'll pretty myself up a bit. I can get my toki on for once because I can't wear it working out. I can't wear it in the garage. I will get myself all jazzed up for a chat, mate. Excited about your shows? Fantastic, mate. Yeah, always good. It always helps to have something to look forward to, right? To drive you through stuff, right? It's always what we aim at, right? That's the vision, you know, the gap between where we are and where we're trying to get to. That is the battle. Jonathan, what's up? Oh, fantastic, man. Fantastic. Living the dream, man. We've got members like 2 days ago, and we've got 34, I think, members so far. We've had some people being very generous, gifting memberships and stuff. So, yeah, I'm on top of the world, man. It's to have the success we've been having here. So, I think we'll need another coffee. What are you doing there, puppy? Don't you lick my pillow? I need that one. Yeah, the stream. My stream views are up and down, man. Sometimes it's 1,000 views. Sometimes it's sometimes I get 1,700 views. Sometimes it's like 300. I don't know. Howdy, g'day Ryan. Yeah, we're back. Welcome back. Thank you, mate. Yeah, I'm refreshed after a bit of a break from streaming. We did a 4-hour stream, so I took an hour, cheeky hour to myself. Yeah, you'll be stressed about anything that, you're stepping into the unknown. It's all part of it, Nick. Just try and enjoy the process, Try and enjoy the process, mate. Hit that like button for me, guys, as you come in, please. Would be much appreciated. We'll get that ramped up quick. Susie will be back in a couple of hours. We got about 2 hours, 2.5 hours we can do now. We'll sit and have a chat and see just how everyone's going and what's going on, how your day is. Yeah. I am craving another coffee. Maybe I'll just have a bit of milk. A bit of milk to help make me big and strong. I'm not sure, Nick. I'd probably just ask Google AI about that and just find out try educate yourself more about the industry and how it all works. Can I collab with you? Oh, possibly. What do you do? What kind of content do you make? If it's in alignment with what I do with self-improvement and good vibes, I do like collabs with good people. I only do collabs with genuine, real creators. That is my collab. If anybody wants to do a collab with me and you're a genuine, good intention person, you're not just trying to just grift or whatever, I'll collab with you. Shout out to Alice. All right. Shout out to Alice. All right. Well, if you're going to spam my chat, I'll just ban you. You don't need to. Yeah, no. This is how you get a permanent ban, guys. This is how you get a permanent ban. It's not sharing the chat room with all the other people. Not sharing the chat room with all other people. Don't you worry about that, guys. You converse as you wish to, and me and the mods will deal with trolls. So just ignore them. Don't worry about typing to them. We don't do that here. I'll just get rid of them. Nathan Lewis, good to see you again, bud. How are you? How's your week? How's things going? Just getting started. We've only been on a few minutes, so we're just going to hang out, talk about whatever comes up, whatever you guys want to talk about, really. Just hang out, wind down. End of the day here for me, so it's 6 p.m. now. Getting cold and dark early in winter, so guys, making some lunch, mate. A bit late for lunch, I suppose. In Aussie, it's early, right? Like the stream, hey? Thank you, bro. Thank you for the like, much appreciated. How's your day going, friend? Where are you from? We're all just hanging out, guys. We don't do politics. We don't do religion stuff. We don't do any arguments between people. We don't do trolls. We're just hanging out. Positive vibes, right? So if you know, if you're aiming up in life, that's who this channel is for. If you're trying to improve your life in some way, you've got a self-improvement type mindset. You're a positive, got a positive mindset. You're trying to make things better. That's what we do here. Oh, yeah, you do a bit of talk to your viewers. Yeah. Oh, yeah. My stuff is all it's all based around self-improvement, right? It's all based around trying to just put in that little each day. Not about hard grind. I'm not about hard grind set type stuff. What am I eating after dinner? My missus. Hi, how are you? How's it going, mate? Can't get past that young girl you're dating, man to man. You can improve by not going after younger girls. You've switched up, man. I don't get it. You've gone from, you seem like a big fan of me, and then every day you're like, no offense, but I have this immense critique of your lifestyle. So I'm 39 and my partner is 24. Right, when we met, I was 37 and she was 23. The thing for me was I tried to date women in their 30s, and they're all very, very damaged, the ones I met. And they all were very just ruined by past relationships, and they were very, very jealous and all sorts of just crazy to deal with, in my experience. Right? And they all had kids, and they'd all let themselves go and stuff. And when I met Susie, we just got along. I figured she was somewhere in her late 20s. She figured I was about 28 or 30. Doesn't matter. We're adults. There's a lot of Gen Z women going for millennial guys. This is the reason Susie would not have dated. She's told me herself she never wanted to date a Gen Z guy because they're all just got their head up their ass. They're all just out drinking and partying and then they're just unloyal and stuff. Was what she saw happening with her friends and that. So she wanted a older guy with his life together a bit. So works for us, mate. But I'm not bothered about it. If I was bothered about it, I wouldn't be with her. I certainly wouldn't have gone for anybody any younger. Like I wouldn't have dated an 18-year-old or something. It's she's in her 20s. Hi from UK. G'day. The Ukraine, sorry. G'day from the Ukraine. G'day, Spirit. How are you? Good evening. Cameron, how are you, dude? Sound like a lot of Gen Z women go for millennial guys. That's exactly it. It's been that way for a long time. I mean, my grandmother and my grandfather and grandmother, there was 14 years between them. So real men don't go to young girls. They teach them why to stay away and not to waste their life on older men. She's 24, dude. She's not like I didn't start dating an 18-year-old or something. She's 24. I'm 39. We met when she was 23 and I was 37. My last relationship, my last few relationships were all women very close to my age through my 20s and stuff. Like 26, I was with a 28-year-old and stuff like that. It's just how it works out, man. Yeah, it's just, I don't know. I'm certainly not going to complain. Check the top right, bro. There's someone watching you. What's that? It's a dog. It's a dog. Hey, puppy. Oh, thank you for that. Yep, thanks. Thanks, love. Appreciate it. Appreciate it, dog. Right in there. Okay, well, Huxer, good on you, bro. You can have a permanent ban because I'm not here to explain my life to you guys. I'm not here to defend that I'm dating a woman younger than me. Like, oh my god, she's an adult. She can make her own choices. I'm not going to sit here and defend my life. I'm here to share how I'm going about my life, and this is my way. If you don't agree with, nobody has to agree with me. I'm not perfect, whatever, but I'm not going to have you in my chat judging me every day and what I do. Yesterday you were saying I talk to people in a patronizing manner and I don't know who I'm talking to and stuff. And I just said, hey man, like I'm going off a sentence or two on a screen. I'm just a regular ass dude like you trying to create a channel. I'm not perfect. I'm not like, you know, but everybody's always got something to say, and I'm not going to sit here and have a back and forth over it every fucking day. Got some good new people in the chat. The puppy, yep. She's a German Shepherd. Her name's Heidi. Okay, g'day. How are you, Cameron? Okay, Cameron. I'm not going to discuss that. Monk, hit the like, please, legends. Thank you very much, mate. Good to see you, Monk. How are you, dude? Do I live in a cupboard? Oh, I live in a shoe, actually. A big shoe. My ex-boss just harassed me in the street. I live in a small town. What do you recommend me to do? He took the keys to my car and kept me hostage. I would probably call the police in that situation. Would be the answer. Watching from New Zealand, Big Radar. Good to see you, mate. Yep, Kiwi here as well. I'm up in Northland, bro. Do you think the UFC I don't watch any sports and stuff, man. We're all about focusing on our own lives here, man. Life is too short to look at what everybody else is doing. Hey, Ash Cobain, how are you? Catherine, good to see you. Ray says, be kind to Mark. He's a legit cool guy. Yeah, it would be nice. It would be nice if we can have a good, enjoyable chat, guys. Everyone stick around a while. Let's see if we can get up over 30 viewers and see if we can get a really good, solid chat going. If you stick around a while, that means YouTube will send more people in here. So, sup from Chanzin. Hello, Chanzin. How are you? How are we? You going well, man? Going well. We're just hanging out, having a chat. Always going to be someone who's trying to judge, but the funny thing is the people who do that don't judge themselves to evolve into a better person. Yeah, Monk, he was saying some stuff. He was saying he had some achievements of his own and that he told me about yesterday. He was doing some really good stuff, but he was sort of, yesterday he was going, I have a long way to go, and you know, this and that. And I'm like, yeah, I do, man. Like, it's just, yeah, of course I have a long way to go. That's the whole point of the channel, is to show where I'm at and show the journey and the exact work it takes to get the success, right? And each day we're creating that. So, liked and sub from Big Radar, another Kiwi. Thank you, bro. Good to have you join us. Have a good activity, Anderson. Yeah, we're just hanging out, man. What's your favourite thing going on right now with you? If you tell yours, I will tell mine. My favourite thing going on right now, well, the overall big thing long term is me and my partner building a life here and everything that's building. But right now, my favourite thing is I'm overwhelmed by the support from the community. I've just got monetized on YouTube, which was a milestone for me. And then you guys have been crazy with with memberships and stuff. We got like 34 members in 2 days, so yeah, I'm a bit overwhelmed. I struggle to like I don't know how to like thank people for that. I just really appreciate it. And for me, it's all just going to go straight back into the channel. So I already upgraded the internet connection, so hopefully we have a much faster, more stable internet, because I did have its moments. So I put it into that, and yeah, be putting into some tripods and stuff. Nathan Lewis says he's gay. Oh, thank you for telling us. Thank you for telling us there, Nathan Lewis. I hope that gave you the confidence now. Go tell your family. Thanks for your sharing. What's up from Arkansas? Having a good one, James. Making a little progress each day, moving life forward, man. We're just trying to have a positive, just hang out and chat with everyone. Brad, hey friend, Brad here from Bradley Pedrita. I might have butchered that. Maybe I should just stick to Brad. Hey friend, Brad here from Washington State. Where am I from? I'm from New Zealand. Yeah, we don't do any trolls here, guys. Like if you write silly stuff, I'm just not going to read it, and you're just going to get timed out, right? We don't do that. We're having a good, positive chat. We do self-improvement here, all right? Self-improvement. This is for people who want to actually make their lives better in some way, right? And want to be surrounded by people who are trying to make their life better and trying to live a positive life, right? That's what we do. Hey, Justin Samuel, good to see you. Yep. I had a name change. Since. I don't do any religion or politics here, guys. So I'll just give this fella a 10-minute timeout. We're not here to argue like the rest of the world, man. This is the World War III bunker. This channel, man, to get away from all that bullshit that everybody you know is talking about, and you're just sick of hearing it. That's what this place is for, mate. Super. It's not my first day on the internet, mate. You're gonna have to try a bit harder than that. But yeah, we're just hanging out. Tan man again, like I'm not an idiot. I always wanted to build a bunker. That'd be so amazing. Yeah, man. I definitely agree. An underground lair. Everybody needs an underground lair. Catherine, I spoke an amazing speech about my tour of Aussie tonight and went well. It went well. My doggos are doing great at 10 years old each year, babies. Oh, that's fantastic, mate. I think Zed's just coming up on 10 years. He's a Pitbull Hunterway cross, and Heidi, she's about 3.5 now. German Shepherd, she's blending in there on the bed as usual. Bunker with a periscope. That would make sense. You'd want some ventilation system as well. I think everybody should have a bunker. Yes, I think that's a great strategy. Again, these trolls you're trying to make me say things that are blatant. Like I'm not stupid. Like save yourself the trouble. Don't waste your time. I don't do trolls here, guys. We make 20. Yep. We'll see if we can pump this up to 30 views at once. Get some real good chat going and questions and stuff. But we're getting there. Hello from India. G'day. How are you? You see, what I do, guys, is I work way too hard at my channel to ruin it saying the things you're trying to make me say. So I know the community guidelines. I've worked very hard at this channel for the last 6 months. I put about 14 hours a day into this channel to try and help other people with self-improvement. I've just got monetized. We've just got 34 members in the last 2 days and a bunch of super chats. I'm like on top of the world, man. So I'm not gonna let people like you who have no value to offer destroy it. My mods will just time you out. The house always wins, my friends. I'll tell you what you can do. You can go create your own channel, and you can go spread whatever opinion you want. But don't ruin mine. You're not going to succeed. Been through way worse things than you. Trust me. Have a hurricane bag in Florida. That's good. Good to have some prep. Oh no. Yep. Ex-Mrs. parents had an underground wine cellar, felt like a bunker. Nice. Where are you at? Why you talk like that? I'm from New Zealand, so I talk like this. If I was from Australia, I'd talk like this. If I was from England, I'd talk like this, yeah? If I was from India, I'd talk like this. If I'm from the Vietnam, I'd talk like this. I'd drive a Lamborghini. If I was from Texas, boy, I'd talk like this here. I'm not a cat. I'm ready to proceed. I'm not a cat. He's Amish. Well, yeah, pretty much. I pretty much am Amish. I build everything myself at home. Here on the channel, I'm building a cabin, garage, building a whole lifestyle block for me and my partner here, mate. Nah, I'm not single. Not single, mate. I have a loving partner who lives here with me. I think certain countries like Germany, UK, and Russia, etc., have a lot of bunkers. Yeah, I've seen videos where Switzerland has a whole heap of bunkers built into the mountains and like older carved out military stuff people have made into houses and stuff. I from Craig Posh. G'day, Craig Posh. What do? We do self-improvement on this channel, man. Try to help people find discipline. build discipline, build self-belief, build confidence, so they can live the lives they want to live, man. So at the moment, we're just hanging out, chatting. Just create a positive environment to hang out in and chat and have a laugh. And hello from Alaska. G'day, Alaska. How are you? David from Alaska. How are you, mate? Growing up. Yep. How am I, Craig? I'm fantastic, bro. Over the moon. 34 members in 48 hours of getting memberships. 34 members. I'm on top of the world, mate. On top of the world. The whole YouTube thing, building all of this, is starting to pay off, and I'm going to put it all back into the channel for more equipment, reinvest in the channel, make it better, help more people. We lose 2 men a day. 2 men a second. Globally, we lose 2 men a second who give up. And I want to try reduce that number. I want to be part of the solution. That's why I do it. So, it's just good, man. I'm just on top of the world with it. No, I haven't been to any concerts in a long time. The last concert I went to was the Foo Fighters, actually. The Foo Fighters. Hope everyone's day is going well. Mine definitely is, David. How about you? You said yours is good. That's good. Fantastic. So sound. Yep. Am I still friends with Matt Noah? Yeah, me and Matt Noah are all right. Yeah. We have our little moments where we don't always agree on everything, but now I quite like Matt Noah. He's a good fella. Me and Matt Noah are very different people, but we are friends. Yes, we are friends. There's a lot of people I support on here that are very different to me and have a different way of doing things. Yeah. Maybe it was Grindr I saw you on, and I'm confused. You sure must be confused, because what were you doing on Grindr? If you found me on there, what were you doing on there? You sure do sound very confused. I would agree. I would agree with that statement, my friend. Congratulations, you've started to experience awareness. It's good. There's hope for you in self-improvement yet. Maybe we can convert you from a troll into... The stream is one of the very few things I look forward to. I appreciate that, Ray. That means a lot, mate. But we're going to improve that. We'll get you to look forward to more other stuff, though. That's the end goal, right? That's the end goal. Hello. Grindr is a dating app for men, and only for men. If you catch my meaning. So they like to come in here and say they saw me on that app, and I'm like, well, what were you doing on there? That's the problem with the trolls on here. Like, I've been on the internet since the dial-up days, right? Like, the internet, there were no filters. Everybody said everything back then. And the modern troll really disappoints me. Not once, since I started this channel, not once has one ever told a good joke, a good gotcha, a good anything. It's been very, very anticlimactic, you know. It's been very... Good to see you, John Wigren. Yeah, mate, how are you? Don't do dating apps or anything like that. I used to for a while, and I got away from them and decided to I just go on my path, work on myself, go enjoy my hobbies, live my life, right? And I'd meet the person on that path, so it all worked out. Where am I at? I'm in New Zealand. Nura? I'm in New Zealand. Hello, bro. Pranjal. Hello, brother. The Representative. Is that a South African flag? I like the YouTube name, The Representative. It's nice. Solid name. Am I sitting on the toilet? No, I'm sitting on my bed. In my caravan. Can I speak Kurdish? No, I cannot speak Kurdish. I can do a little bit Dagestan, maybe. How's the weather in New Zealand? Crap, man. It rained all night real hard. Woke us up multiple times. It was no good. So I'm lacking sleep. I'm a bit more tired today. I've been waking up all through the night. So, yeah. Finally gave up and got up about 6. What's amazing, bro? What's amazing, Urson? How's it going, mate? Sup? Landfort, how are you, man? We're just hanging out, having a chat. I do like self-improvement and stuff, but we just try and have like a positive chat, right? So if you've got any questions about motivation, discipline, you're stressed out about something, you know, you need that. Well, the floor is always open for that, but beyond that, we're just hanging out, having a chit-chat. Surround ourselves with good people, right? That's what we try and do here. Got a bad day? What's going on, man? What can we do for you, bro? We all have bad days, right? You live on a boat? That's rad, man. How big's your boat? How long have you lived on your boat? Had a couple of friends with. Why can't I understand your accent? Bavia boy, where are you from? Bavia boy, where are you from? I'll try to accommodate you for a moment. Where are you from? Behave your boy. Do I surf? No, I've never surfed. I always meant to get into surfing. It just never happened. I used to bodyboard as a teenager and a kid. Yeah, used to be in the water a lot. You're a millionaire, dude. Oh, all right. Well, that's rad. That's good. Congratulations. Millionaire and he lives on a boat. Nice. I asked how big the boat was. And you said, I'm a millionaire. I went, okay. A stick. James Fernandez, hello. How are you? What time is it in New Zealand right now? It is 6:25 p.m. on Wednesday. 6:25 p.m. Wednesday. Boats from Festival spiders here. You don't want to live on them. A stick. I realise the reality is making us fast day. I don't quite know what you mean. Wasn't it convincing? Well, I don't know. I just don't know quite why you mentioned it, but sure. You foreigners always speak fast English. Okay, where are you from? I will speak slowly. What country are you from? Z. Sorry. Hey, it's enough. Enough. Don't start licking your bed. You're from India. Well, Indians usually talk quite fast, my friend. What if I talk like this? Is it easier to understand me? What can I help you with today? Why do you have to be so rude? You're telling me it is hard to understand me. I'm trying my best to give a good experience for everybody in the room. So I'm trying my best, my friend. All right? All right, brave? All right, mate? Sometimes I gotta do the American accent for the Americans. I gotta do I'm from Texas. The South Africa. I can't really do the South Africa yet. I'm not. Sometimes I can do the South Africa, all right. Yes, my new friend. Welcome all of you to the chat today. Special order we make it today. We make a cream of some young guy. Special dish for you. Hi, bro. How's things going? Good, man. Canadian, eh? How about that hockey, eh? I can't really do Canadian. Canada, eh? Must be cold. Try British for a few seconds. You want me to speak in British for you? What kind of like lovely jubbly plasterers, pie, Jeremy Clarkson, Top Gear, Citroen, T-Mola, boxing, yeah, boxing. You like dogs? You caravan for me, ma, periwinkle blue caravan for me, ma. You like dogs? What the fuck's there on a caravan with no fucking wheels? Huh? Conor McGregor. Gracious, you say fat here all the time, Conor McGregor. More laughter. 3 years, yes, 2 to 3 years, Dagestan. You go to Dagestan, you train with Bear. My mother, she'll look after you if she feeds you. Then you can go fight. Greatest Irishman in the USA, Conor McGregor. The only Irishman. More laughter. Everybody laughing. Well, I was special forces back in the day. I was in special ed. I was in the special ed back classroom because I'm autistic and ADHD, so they kept me away from the other children. I asked too many questions. How does that work? Why does it work that way? How does this in the book? I don't know. Read the book, figure it out. Oh, this doesn't work for me. So stuck me in a little back room. Didn't even have any padding on the walls. It was, you know, 1 out of 5 stars on that one. It's alright. The cream of some young guy, yeah, special order, just for the troll today. Special free meal for troll today. I make chef special, cream of some young guy for the big boy. I wore a helmet as a kid. I didn't. That didn't help either. That certainly didn't help the problems. Talk about having ADHD. I have it. My brain's running 10 different trains of thought at once right now. I'm thinking about building my house right now. I'm listening to the dog snoring, and I'm thinking about what I'm doing for dinner and what I'm doing tomorrow while reading all this. It's just it's a hive of activity. Every file, every tab is open at once. Do I want children? Possibly. It's a tough one. Did I have a coffee already? Oh, I did earlier, but we could make another one. I can do another coffee. Do you want to have a coffee? We'll have a coffee. I'll accommodate a coffee. Let's see if we can get 30 consecutive viewers, guys. If you're all stuck around for 5-10 minutes and just hang out, I reckon we'll get a really good chat going. I reckon we'll get something majestic happening here. Make sure you hit the like for me as well. Yes, Celtic loves the new pickle emoji we've added for the members. Gone to the dark side and started craving hot coffee instead of iced. Like, who am I? I don't know. Must be the season. Must be your hormones could be off. Maybe you're discovering your true self. I don't know, man. Times they be a changing. You've got to get used to things changing. Things change often. Jenny has gone psycho. Fantastic. I hope so. Yep. Jenny's lost it. She's gone from iced coffee to hot coffee. She's craving hot coffee. Oh, gasp. Like, oh my God, Becky, she's not drinking just iced lattes. What the hell? Oh my God, Becky. Jessica, come look at this. Oh my God. All right, anyway. I'm so lonely, and sad we alone. Nobody to hold me, sitting on my little throne. I work very hard, I make up great plans, but nobody listens, no one understands. Seems like no one takes me seriously. So I'm lonely, so lonely. Poor little me. Yeah, you can have that one for free. It's Lonely by Kim Jong and it's Lonely by Kim Jong in what's the movie? What am I thinking of? The name is blanking me, The Signal. I think he's saying kiss me. Ruh-roh. The ADHD's kicked in. ADHD is kicked in, chat. What are you all staring at? Last I checked, I'm alive. That's good. That's always a good start. That's a good start to the day. You want to check that you are still alive. Every day above ground is a good one, my friends. Don't let the bad days beat you. I bet I caught everybody off guard with that song. But Team America, that's what it's from. So yeah, I will sometimes burst into song on here randomly, just so everybody's aware. You got a pulse. 2 a.m. So I mean, it's a great time to get your day started. It can be. That's what happened when I turned my life around from being a video gamer, man. I was always up until crazy hours, and I was struggling to adapt that over. And I started working my ass off at 2 in the morning and just pulling like all nighters through so I could sleep from like 8 p.m. and start dialing the time back. Yeah, guess I'm from New Zealand. Yes, I am from New Zealand. Well done. Most people think I'm Australian. So you get 10 points for that, Alfie. You get 10 points immediately. It's like whose line it is anyway. Everything's made up and the points don't matter. But just know in my heart, man, you just got day 180 sober. I've even stopped drinking zeros. Nice, Matt. Keep us in the loop, man. Keep at it. We'd love to hear the updates, bro. It's fantastic. Half a year, man. Half a year, isn't it? No, over half a year. Is it not? Half of 365. 180. So couple more, 2.5 more days, mate. You'll be half a year deep. Is that the right math? I think you might be right. It was a good song, Mark. I burst into song all the time. It was good to hear. Got this little light of mine. I'm gonna let it shine. You know, you gotta be yourself in this world. That I think is the main thing that will stop you enjoying life. Is not being yourself, is putting on an act, putting on a face, trying to please everyone, trying to fit in. This is especially true in like workplaces and stuff, right? You go to work, you got to blooming, you know, you go to a job for 8 hours, you got to pretend to be a completely different person for 8 hours when you want to tell the person telling you to do shit to f off. That's how it goes. Hey everyone, congrats man. Thank you, Jenny. Yep, we hit memberships. I'm guessing that's the congrats we're talking about. We got memberships a couple of days ago, so yeah, and super chats and stuff. So we got 34 members in 2 days. So yeah, you guys are crazy. My goal is I'd like to get to 100 members. 100 members would be a good thing. Keeps the channel flowing. Means I can keep doing this. Just the amount of cost of doing a channel. My God, I did not predict that. Just the equipment and stuff. The equipment, the upgrading the internet. It's endless. It's endless. So I've already upgraded the internet. As soon as we got the members, I'm like, okay, well, I'm going to upgrade the internet so we get a bit more clarity and stuff. Yep. Matt, who in chat here, he's 180 days sober. It's an incredible achievement, man. And I love to hear your updates, bro. So please do keep us in the loop. And if you ever need to talk, bro, you feel like going back to it, please don't be afraid to ask, bro. That's what I'm here for. Nobody here, I don't ever want anybody here to ever feel like you're going to interrupt the chat or I'm joking or something. If you need help, if you have a genuine question, please do ask, right? That's what we're primarily here for. In the meantime, we're just chilling, hanging out. But if there's anything you want advice on in some way, relationships with family, friends, whatever it is, you know, struggling to find purpose or you're not sure about something, let me know. Thank you all. Thank you, Matt. Thank you for inspiring others with that, man. That gives hope to other people, you mentioning that, man. East Coast of the States, nice. Yeah, I'm gonna have to go to the States at some point, guys. I'm gonna have to go do a tour of America. I'm gonna have to do a tour of the America. He's snoring, though. Heidi's out cold. She's snoring. Nearly got 40 likes. Thank you, guys. I do appreciate it. Oh, I feel like I need to trim my hair again. It's growing in a bit, but I was thinking about shaving the sides of my head again or something. I don't know. Might trim up the hair again soon. I'm getting a bit wild again. I don't know, bro. I don't do any politics, man. Don't do any politics. Bavia's all right. Ray Blow. He was asking some other stuff, so we'll just see if he. I'll just give him a 10-second timeout instead. Hold up, bro. Just wait 10 seconds, bro. Just the mods are used to dealing with the amount of trolls we've had in the last couple of days. So hang on. All good at the moment, Ray Blue. On some of them, we're just chilling. We'll see what happens. Catch you later. I'm off to work. Fantastic, man. Great to hear from you, man. Religion? Don't do any religion talks here, man. Don't do any of that. Celtic, did you not have aircon? So tired of the heat here in Las Vegas. I think he gets outside a lot. Old Celtic, he gets out and about. Okay, okay, no, we didn't make the right decision on Bav. It's straight back to more Trump talk. No, I told you no politics, bro. See ya. Oh well, we tried. No, it's all good. It's all good there, Ray. You made a good call on that one. Ray sensed a disturbance in the force. I should have trusted her judgment immediately. But he switched up. He was all right before. He wasn't that bad. And I mean, I'll give him one. Do I like pandas? Who doesn't like a panda, mate? They're pretty cute. I can't say I wouldn't. You know, I do like the look of a good panda. I suppose. How's your take on, mate? But I do need to put a Hang on. I've got to find a crab emoji for the poll. I'm finding a crab. There you go. Discuss. First Kung Fu Panda movie was your favorite. I love that movie. I did my last short, Jenny, on the channel. If you check my channel, the last short I did is a Kung Fu Panda one. I subscribed just for the answer. All right, thank you, Justin. Yeah, we'll see what happens there. My freezer is my air conditioning. Well, peace of mind's leading the way. People just want some calm and some peace. You know, we just want to chill out a bit. Be able to put the old feet up at the end of the day, mate. Oh, we're making a coffee. Nobody reminded me. As I say, ADHD, if you see me boil the jug and then I don't make the coffee, typical. Strength. Hercules. I don't know how they expect old people to open jars and stuff, eh? I guess with a jar opener. But like these little packets, you got like a couple of scissors. I only got it halfway open. Oh, it's all blooming chunky. It's a chunky, like a mama's bolognese. Mama's bolognese spaghetti. It's a chunky pasta sauce. Dolmio grin. We put the good things in, so you wear the Dolmio grin. Yeah, Matt's headed off to work. I forgot, but I had to get water. Yes. How are we all going? Make sure you all vote on the poll. Feel free to discuss other things if you like. It's a self-improvement chat primarily, but we're just hanging out. My good people, we're just hanging out for a couple of hours. Nice. There is no secret ingredient. That's it, mate. No secret ingredient. It's all within you. Just the way. 39 likes on my end. Thank you very much, guys. That's awesome. Right. Remember to like and subscribe. Yes. Remember to like and subscribe. And if you are a subscriber and you do find the channel helps you, please do consider becoming a member just to help support the channel if you wish to do so. If not, all good. I've made sure nothing is paywall behind the membership, so I'm not going to do like member-only streams, so information, like self-improvement information is not available unless you pay, right? But if you want to support the channel, there are memberships there. And also gift memberships to help other people win that, whatever. Where are you from? Yeah, Lightwood. Where are you from again, Lightwood? You'd have to remind me, actually. Alabama, that's right. Alabama. He mentions it like every stream, and I still forget. Terrible. I'm trying. You want to select all 4 options on the poll. I mean, well, you could have all 4, I suppose. How much to shave my eyebrows on live? What's the maximum donation? What's the maximum donation you can put there? No, I couldn't do that. My missus wouldn't be happy. They'd take too long to grow back. I've never even plucked them, mate. They're just natural as I made them. I couldn't do that. I mean, I'm just saying. There's things I could do, man. You have to up those numbers, man, because it would cost me in channel growth. Because you got to understand, if I do that, then I'm going to have the next couple of months people being like, "Where's your eyebrows?" And it's just going to destroy my channel. So it doesn't seem worth the cost, man, to be honest. She could draw new ones. Yeah, I've never, Man, I never understood that people who shave off, a lot of people shave off their eyebrows and then draw them on, and it's like, that does not look better. It's like the first thing you spot on them and it just stands out like crazy. It's like, and they just stand there like, oh, I look really good. Like, it's like, no, just grow eyebrows, please. Do I eat frying pans? No, I don't. Yeah, bot selfie, yeah, most likely. What's up, dude? Visa? How are you? I'll call you Visor, so it doesn't sound like Visa, I guess. I would put common peace in my mind, but you know me, money, money, money. You like the Mr. I put the little Mr. Krabs there next to the money, money, money option. Army? Nah, no. Civilian. Just self-improvement channel, man, is what we work on here. I do the odd workout on here, though. Quite a lot of people ask me if I'm military or something. It's a grey, it's a Top Gun themed shirt, but it's Toyota World Runners, my favourite YouTube channel. Unfortunately, the creators of the channel passed away August last year, but that is the best channel on YouTube. Better than mine, Toyota World Runners. Content is still up there. If you want to check out people travelling the world in Toyota trucks, that made a great channel, great couple who worked together, made a great channel, built all their own trucks, everything right. That's a lot of what this channel's inspired by and what'll be long form and stuff in future. We've got the truck, they inspired us to really commit and finally buy our truck and see the world more, so that's where things are going long term, if you'd like to join the journey. I really don't like the makeup look eyebrows on people. It's always stood out to me as just like, yeah, crazy. No, don't do any WhatsApp or anything like that. No, don't do any of that, mate. Don't. If you want to talk to me, I'm available on YouTube. I'm on here a couple of times a day. I usually stream anywhere 6 to 11 hours a day. Typically, occasionally I'll take a day off here, right? Typically, sort of 6 to 11 hours a day. The various things I do here. So sometimes I'll be doing a workout. Sometimes I'll be building my cabin I'm building, working on cars, working on my garage, motorcycles. Just a bit of everything, right? It's sort of like the movie The Truman Show. You follow me along through my journey of self-improvement, and you can stay positive and improve your life as well, and we do it together. That's the plan. Make our lives better together. That's what all the people are here to do. What was my favourite joke in the book? What book? What book? Hello, what's up? Nothing. Just hanging around. Just waiting for a mate. Here to make yourself better. That's fantastic, Jenny. That's the vibe, right? That's what we're trying to create here. Is a place that isn't brain rot. It isn't me doing an act or a persona. It's just a real conversation. Draw on 4 eyebrows instead of 2 and see what strangers do when you talk to them. I like that. Yeah, check out their channel, Celtic. Check out Toyota World Runners, man. I think you'd love the content. Look at the Pan America special film they did. It's the Pan America one. Pan America tour. Yeah, it's a really good video, man. Hey, bro. Hello. That's the best I can say WRI is. I'm just going to say Re. How are you? Hello, puppy. What you doing? Go on, get up then. Hey, come on up. Come lie down. Up. Go lie down somewhere. Hey, Platz. Very good. Very good. Good puppy. Good girl. Stay there. Stay there. Oh, big yawns. Is that right? Are you tired? Well, you can have a nap. You can have a nap. I'm good. We're just hanging out. I'm good. You can have a nap if you want. You can sleep. I'm good. Put your head down. Go to sleep. Yeah, have a nap. So it's Heidi. It's Miss Heidi. She's just chilling. Yeah, next female dog I get, German Shepherd or Malinois or something, I'm going to go with the name Sabine, in memory of Sabine Schmidt of the Nürburgring. She was the one in the Top Gear special, you know. I can beat that lap time in a van. Franklin, how are you? Yeah, German Shepherd. Yeah, pure German Shepherd. She's 3.5. Oh, hi, Heidi. Yes. She gets all the fame here. She gets all the fame. Hey. Oh, thank you. Thank you. It's enough love. It's enough love. Yeah. Sending love from South Africa. How are you, Caden? Caden Lee, how are you, mate? How's things going over here in New Zealand? Not sure if you'd been here before. Sending love from South Africa. How's life today in South Africa, my friend? We're just hanging out. If you just join us, we're just hanging out, having a chat, work on self-improvement and stuff. Good, and yeah, going well, man. Going well. Some challenges each day. You know, I just still always struggle with motivation, man. Motivation, but I'm building discipline, right? So I'm just moving forward just a little each day, and yeah, man, things are good. Things are good. So it's all about following a journey. Is it rancid because nobody wants it there, Sam? Yeah, Sam, if it's rancid, bro, maybe you should stop offering it to people. Oh, Susie deleted the message. Susie's in here. Oh, the missus got you. Then I got you. Then Celtic got you. Oh, I just hid him out. Stuff like that can just be hidden. Bugger him. We're not here for that. We're here for good vibes. We will not let trolls win on this channel ever. We're here to get here and ask questions and talk about self-improvement, talk about what we're struggling with, talk about what we want to improve, right? We're not here to... You need some motivation to hit the gym? Stop thinking. Stop thinking about hitting the gym. Like, you don't need to go to the gym, right? So if you don't feel like going all the way to the gym and all the barrier, all the difficulty to do that, just start with some crunches at home. Do some push-ups. And then, like, maybe do that for a couple of days. Then you'll actually want to go to the gym and go through all that hassle, right? Tarot card reading? No, don't believe in all that. Don't know about that, Chrysler. Misbehaving? Is that a snake? It's a nice looking snake, mate. There's a snake. There's a snake in my boot. That's Toy Story, right? Isn't that Woody in Toy Story? There's a snake in my boot. 8 in the morning for you. Oh, nice and early. Yeah, it's I'll let you know. It's nearly 7 p.m. on Wednesday evening here. We're ahead. I live in the future here in New Zealand, mate. Yo, Sid, are you calling me Sid the Sloth? Bro, savage. It's painful. It's cold, mate. A lot of people come in here and say I'm handsome, all right? I'm not saying I agree with them, but Sid's pretty good. Sid's pretty good. Would you really be alone if you were on Mars? I don't know. I guess you'd find out when you got there, wouldn't you? You raise a valid point there. You raise a valid concern, and I appreciate the question. Mate. Very cute. That's yeah. Well, I don't believe it. Susie says I'm very handsome. People come in here and say I'm very handsome, and I'm like, oh, I don't know. You're having me on. You're pulling me leg. Aliens are probably on this planet. Maybe. Who would know? Who would know? We'll never find out. You want money? Why do you want money? What are you going to do with it? What are you going to do with the money? Did we hit 50 likes? We did. Thank you very much, guys. I do appreciate it. Feel free to keep hitting the like up. You can double tap me on the forehead if you like me. You know, just a nice little pat. You can pat the dog a couple of times on the head. There you go. If you want to do a like, you tap. If you want to pat the dog, just pat the dog twice, and that'll give me a like. There you go. You tap the puppy. No taps for the puppy. Nobody's going to like for the puppy. 11 people. There we go. There's one like for the puppy. There you go. One person on the internet likes you. There you go. I think that's all you're going to get, dog. You're going to get 1 like. You can pat the puppy. It'll cost you a like. Oh, there we got 2. You can double tap on the puppy's head if you want to pet it. It'll give me a like as well. That's the deal on offer right now. Take it. Bet. Offer closing soon. Double tap on puppy to like. Oh, she's trying. No, you didn't get any more out of it. No, you're not being cute enough. You're too scary. You're tired. You can sleep, you know. You can have a nap. You're too tired, dog. What's going on, alternate? The usual, man. You should know by now. We hang out at night. We have a chat. That's what's going on, the usual. Been working all day, working in the shed. Getting stuff done. The dog, okay? Yeah, she's just having a nap. She's just chilling. Alternate, you haven't bought yourself a membership yet, mate. You're here enough. You usually come to sort of troll me a bit, but, you know, at least you could do is buy a membership, mate. Down there. You go. You can have a pretty green name. And get custom emojis. We've got one of me going like that. We've got another one of a jar of pickles. So, yep, as the members requested that I add a jar of pickles, or I added a pickle emoji, even though you can try push-ups. Yeah, push-ups are good, mate. Push-ups are good for you. Won't be doing them now. We might do another workout tomorrow. We could do a workout tomorrow morning if you like, mate. Are you going to come join us? Keith, good to see you, man. Sorry I missed you there. I'm making sure make sure I catch your message. Paul the Alien is on Mars. Okay, is he? Planking for core strength. Yeah. Somebody on my last workout I did, they wanted me to do, I think it was like 5 pull-ups, then a 1-minute plank, then 8 push-ups, and I did that. That was good. I think I did like 5 pull-ups, a 1-minute plank, and then I did 10 push-ups. Big up. Hey, Brandon. Let's go, Brandon. How are you, mate? Big up. Oh, the muscle emojis. Little Zizbra. He's got the muscle emojis going there. Here we go, mate. Yeah, mate. He's good, mate. Thanks, mate. Thanks for coming by, mate. I appreciate it. Maybe a clone of Elon is hiding in a rock that's actually a Tesla. I don't know. If the aliens haven't found us yet, maybe launching a Tesla into space full of how we build our electronics that has all the resources from Earth of gold and palladium and all the rare metals and sending that out into space probably wasn't the best idea if they're hostile. Mate, and Elon wrote on the dash, made on Earth by humans. It's like, okay, cool. We'll wait till we pick up a radio signal that's from Earth. Sure, that'll go well. Ah, well. Brian O'Connor, is that you? Could be. I'm undercover. Man plus cats. Where are you from, mate? Haven't seen you here before. Man plus cats. How are you? Watched a body by Mike Johnson woman done 12-minute 10 plank and 1. That's pretty good. Perfect form. 12-minute plank. You can definitely build up to stuff like that for sure. You want to work on scapular push-ups and stuff and change between the muscle groups. You're subscribing now. Thanks, mate. Appreciate it, mate. Make sure you hit the like for me as well. Hit that like for me. Yeah, the chat goes up and down. Sometimes it's 6 people in here. Sometimes it sits on 25 for a while. We see how we go. Goes up and down. Shout out to the first trillionaire. Reminder, 1 million seconds is 11 days. 1 billion seconds is 11 years. 1 trillion seconds is 33,000 years. All right. Okay. Yep. Good on him. Again, it's my channel here, man, is all about focusing on your own life, right? So it's all about building your own life and create your outcome, right? Creating your own outcomes. So I'm a very big advocate of cutting out the distractions of what Elon Musk is doing or what Donald Trump is saying. It's so irrelevant to my day-to-day life and things that'll actually affect me, right? So as I say often on here, it's like if there's a war overseas and the fuel price goes up, I don't need to know about the war or the Strait of Hormuz. I couldn't care less. When I go to the pump, I put the fuel in and it costs what it costs and I pay it, right? There's no point adding in all this extra stress, right? The whole world, the whole political thing, it's all just rage bait, right? So that's why we don't do politics and stuff here. So they've rage baited most of our planet, unfortunately. Australia there, Taylor. Good to have you here, mate. What's the time here? It's 7 p.m. 7 p.m. Wednesday evening in New Zealand. That's where your taxi go. It is what it is, man. You got to pay him. It is what it is. So yeah, just go about your own life, man. You don't need to worry about it. So you can't. Don't get lost in what you can't control and try and focus on this thing, right? You want to focus on what can you do to protect your friends, your family, to build the life you want, right? That's where you want to put your focus, right? We have limited time on Earth. That's what we're all capped by, right? It's not money and stuff. It's time and material things. Most of us understand material things are just showing off whatever for other people. So material things for me are always, what purpose can they serve for me? What can they enable for me, right? Try fix everything myself. Try the less money I spend, the less I have to make, right? So if I can make and fix and create stuff myself, I don't need to be out earning money, and I get to do the creative process myself, right? So I'm building my own cabin and stuff here. Sextillion is an actual amount and has 21 zeros. Yeah, I couldn't say the accuracy of the 21 zeros, but I have heard of it before. Yeah, it's like a 1 in 16. Yeah. I'm not sure. I'll say that I'll give you that must be accurate information. At what stage would you go full-blown revolution? Will never happen, man. Never happen. People have always been saying that. I've been hearing people say that for 30 years, man. Oh, there's more and more of us now, and if people are waking up, and we're gonna this and we're gonna that. You need to understand, 85, 90% of people are locked into the system. They've got mortgages, they've got kids, they've got bills paid. The last thing they want is the world turned on its head. They don't have time for it, right? The last thing you actually want is a revolution. When you've spent your life working towards it, and you're working your job, you've got your kids, you're trying to create a stable environment for your family, having a war or something is not conducive to good future prosperity. So as I say, man, don't worry about what the whole world is doing. This is the core message of my channel, man. You can spend your life looking at Instagram, looking at a dog riding a surfboard, looking at what some celebrity had happen, and Tiger Woods got arrested or some bullshit. Like, who gives a fuck? It's the same. It's something new every week. A month ago, what was the internet? Everything was, for the last couple of months, it was all about blah blah island, this, island that. Look, it's all gone away now. Even the trolls aren't talking about it anymore. It's just irrelevant. And now it's something else. In another month, it'll be something else. And it's like, eventually, you learn to just not, like, as a millennial, man, my whole life has been this shit. It's just been a constant campaign of fear mongering, and I'm not going to play the game, right? So don't worry about any of it, bro. It's all beyond your control. You can't affect it. Focus on what you can affect. If you're waiting for the governments to change and the state of the world to change before you can live your life, you're going to die waiting. You're going to die of old age waiting, because historically things always just get a little bit worse. They get more restricted. We lose freedoms and stuff, right? That's what happens over time. So if you actually want to build your life and have some kind of life, like, you were raised and you imagine you were going to have this and that, and now you feel like the government and all these things are stopping me, and Elon Musk has all the money, and if you focus on that, you're going to get exactly that. You're going to get nothing but you're bitching and moaning about it, right? If you turn the lens on yourself, you might be able to get some of those things you dream of, right? Have some of those experiences you wanted. And that's the meaning of life, is to go on the journey. I am unk status now. I'm getting old. I'm an unk now. Yep. I've actually been an uncle for a bit in 12, 13 years, probably about 12 years now. Been an uncle. Cool listening to you, an alternative. For some people, maybe not for you. No, I'm not saying watch me instead. I'm saying watch me get the message. And yeah, my goal for the channel is long term. If you come here, you learn to make better use of your time. You're so busy chasing your goals that you don't have time to come here. It should be a revolving door of new people coming in who I'm able to impact in some way and try and help when they need it. They can pop in, and yeah, we're trying to create a good environment, man. There's enough hate in the world, isn't there? We all complain about the hate and the bad ways of the world. So why are we going to sit here and judge each other? Why can't we just have a positive conversation? If we can't even do it here with 9 people, and we can't get along with 9 people, will you tell me how we're going to fix the world, man? Want a big farm with a house and calm peace of mind. That's it, man. Yeah, I need some acres, some cows, some sheep, some chickens, maybe a few ducks. I wouldn't mind a few ducks. No, No, those who want to listen to me, bro. Instead of typing all this, you can swipe one finger, man. But you're choosing to comment to me, so again, it's your projections, bro. This is all you and your own mind, man. It's got nothing to do with me. You could have swiped one finger instead of typing anything. So turn the lens on you. If you want to figure it out, man, turn the lens on yourself would be a good starting point. Close the YouTube app, open up your camera, and flip it around so it's pointing at you like this, right? You'll figure some shit out. That's what you should be looking at on your phone, mate. Yourself and your own behaviour. Yourself and your own behaviour. Yeah, exactly. That's what I thought. That's what I thought. Especially if you travel all over Australia rodeoing, it gets tough to focus on life. That sounds like a cool life, mate. Taylor Hamilton, traveling around. Do you find it gets like a bit lonely doing that? Like you're traveling around, I assume you're living in like a horse truck or something, right? And traveling. Do you find you're just on the road a lot? In Aussie, you're traveling around, it's just a lot of straight road and that, right? Or do you just find you prefer are you traveling with like family and stuff when you do that? Or I'm curious. I'm curious what that lifestyle's like for you. Like, does the family do rodeo and that as well? What's going on with that? Sometimes I feel like, why the fuck do we exist? Well, you can spend your life asking that question, man. My brain was going there this morning. I woke up and I'm like, oh, this and that, and why am I bothering doing this and whatever? And it's just, time is ticking all the time, right? Pieces of your life are going away. You can spend your life overthinking, a lot of your life overthinking and worrying and, oh, I'm not sure and this and that. And it's just lost time and never get back, right? We have a much shorter life than we think, and suddenly, a bit of overthinking and procrastination can, a year of your life goes by. It's like, hang on, I just had a birthday, and like, what have I done this year, right? So I think just aiming, you don't have to aim perfectly, but you want to aim up. You want to be trying to move forward, right? You want to be able to try create something for yourself. The best way to do that is to ignore the opinions of others. Like, even if it's your own friends, family are doubting you, they love you, they care, they're trying to protect you. But if you want to pursue it, win or lose, it doesn't matter. If there's something in your mind that if you're 80 years old on your deathbed, it's like, man, I always wanted to learn to ride a motorcycle. I always wanted a boat. I wanted whatever. Do you really want to be in that situation and you never got anything you wanted, or do you want to ignore what everyone says and just give it a crack? You can create your own reality, right? You create your own outcome, but you can't if you're living off the opinions of everybody else and what everybody else says is okay for you to do or not to do. If you're going to live that way, you're going to get the life everyone else wants. You're living what they're telling you to live. You're not living as you. So that'd be my main message to people: is just take control of your own life. Build the life you want. Not really. I travel with friends like KY Hamilton. He's there most of the time. Does get lonely traveling in my truck and trailer. Or from a different family to yours. Oh, okay, rad. Yeah, it must be an interesting life. How many years have you been doing that for? So that's like full time, like as a job, or do you do it as like a hobby? Or I assume it's like works as an income doing rodeo or something, right? Where am I from? I'm from New Zealand. Sahab, how are you? Hi, I'm Mars. G'day, Mars. Yeah. You want to go off to Mars? I don't know. You might have more than one vote there. We might be able to get a couple of you on the ship. Might be able to get a couple of you on there. Could work out. Could work out, mate. One moment, folks. One moment. I'm just gonna over here. It's like whatever you do is fighting God's plan. Ending life is not an option. No, it's not. It's not, because there's always someone that cares about you, right? Whether you think it or not. My father once, when I was in that state, had a very honest discussion with me, and he said, "Oh, you'd do that to me, would you? You'd go and end your life, right?" I said, I just felt like, yeah, man, I'm really struggling. And he said, okay, so I sacrificed everything in my life to raise you. For what? He's like, I went without cars I wanted. I went without all the things that I wanted to raise my children, and you're gonna go and end your life. That was my father's opinion when I said I was in that state, and he didn't mean it in a bad way. He meant it in the way of I've sacrificed so much to raise you and bring you up in the world, and done my best, and I've sacrificed everything I wanted. And I said, oh, so it's about money, is it? He goes, well, it wasn't about money, but like all the money that could have gone to me, I've selflessly I've done it to raise you, and you're gonna give up. That woke me up, man. That woke me up. I was angry about it at first, and I thought, oh, all he cared about was money. But yeah, I understand. You got to understand. People have tried, man. You can always get things better. Like, you can't spend your life trying to figure out the meaning of life. We have a lifespan of about 30,000 days, and it can go at any time, right? We have a lifespan of 30,000 days. You spend most of it sleeping and at school and stuff. You get about, I think it's about 10,000 days and stuff. You start to narrow it down to like, when are you not working? When are you not buying groceries or cooking or something, right? When are you actually out living, that you go to the beach, or you go hang out with your friends, or you go and actually do the things you enjoy in good weather in summer? There's not much life left, right? So that's where you start to realize that all these distractions through social media, through all the stuff, is just destroying you. When I was a kid, man, I was like, man, I had all this time. It was like time went on forever. It's like, because I wasn't doom scrolling my evenings away. I was always finding something to do, something to work on, something to create. What accent is that? I'm from New Zealand. G'day, Billy. How are you, mate? Rudra, I have no idea who that is, mate. I don't look at any news or anything, bud. And it's about taking control of your own life. Nobody's coming to save you, and that's not a bad thing. But the meaning of life is to go on the journey, to have the experience. You can't spend your life being like, oh, there are aliens out there and aliens from distant planets, and oh, what's Donald Trump saying today? Like, it's all just bullshit. Your entire life will buzz by, and you won't do almost none of the stuff you actually wanted to do. And it'll be, oh, someday I want to travel overseas. Someday I'd love to even travel my own country, but someday I'd like to this, someday I'd like to that. Someday is never going to come until you actually action it. You can learn, you can watch all the podcasts, you can watch all the motivational videos, you can watch all my shorts, until you can learn, you can tell your friends, your family, you can talk to everyone, until you actually do it. It's never landed, it's never done anything. And you can do it, you can try and fail. The worst case of failure is you're back where you were. Oh well, you learnt something. Oh, I haven't seen that movie. How old are my children? I don't have any children. I've got a couple of dogs. One's nearly 10 years old. The other is 3.5. This is the girl here. She's 3.5 now. Grumble, am I disturbing you from napping? I'm sorry. I want to introduce you to our new friends, dog. Hey, puppy. You can tap on the puppy twice. If you want to pet the puppy, just tap your screen twice. You can pet the puppy. Very calm. She's worn out today. She had a good run around. A good play around. I won't use any of the keywords or she'll find energy again, but she's pretty tuckered out. She's pretty worn out, puppy. You're back. Nearly 60 likes. Thank you, guys. Do appreciate it. It's never going to be easy from the start, right? Exactly, man plus cats. That's exactly it, right? So, when you're a kid, we forget what we've been through when we were younger. How often do you guys think about the stuff you learned when you were a kid and how hard it was then, or as a teenager? How often do you look back to those days where you go, like, learning to ride a bike? How many times did you fall off a bike learning to ride a bike? Right from crawling, right? You learned to crawl and then you learned to walk. You didn't just start walking around the house and never fall over. I smashed my head on coffee tables and all sorts. I fell out of shopping trolleys. I did all sorts to myself, right? But the point is everything is failure. Everything is repetition. It's like fitness, right? If you do a thing and just only little actions, you don't have to like grind and hustle and sleep on the office floor and become a billionaire. This is what bothers me about the whole self-improvement thing. There's a lot of like amp up videos of like, you need a Bugatti and a mansion and to prove everybody. No, you just need to carve out a sort of life where you can be like, oh, here's the groceries I want this week. And you swipe the card and you're not like, oh, is it going to decline? That's the bills are paid, right? The lights are on. I think most people don't really want too much more than that. to be able to then, you know, spend some time with people they like and enjoy some hobbies and stuff, right? I don't know, just me. Kentucky, nothing but fields of corn, like the movie Interstellar. Corn, fields of corn. What are they? Is this eating corn, or do they make it into ethanol? Because a lot of the corn goes to like ethanol production now, right? What do they do with all the corn? Where does it go? Hey, bro, Keith Wycliffe, how are you, man? Good to see you. Jesus loves me. That's good to hear. Thank you, mate. But yeah, man plus cats, that's it, man. It's never going to be easy. You just learn. But you got to remember your own resume. You got to remember all the things you've learned in your life, all the struggles you never thought you'd make it through. You know what I mean? That's where I get that gratitude and that resilience, is remembering each day. It's like, man, everything. What was it like when I first started driving a car? Bunny hopping down the road, letting off the clutch too hard, and I was being yelled at by my dad. Oh, don't let out the clutch too quick, right? Whereas now, you know, now I can do it really well after repetition, right? Same with motorbikes. I sucked at riding motorbikes at first. In my first 3 years of motorcycling, I crashed 10 times on the street, just trying to push it, trying to find, oh, where does it grip? And like intentionally, like trying to find, where do I crash this thing? You know, learn by doing, man. And now I can go to a racetrack and ride in the fastest group with the front pack and not crash. You know? So everybody has to start everything somewhere. The mechanics of everything in life are the same. Only the context differs. Only the actual activity you're doing. So you can take working out or going for a walk each day, and just the consistency of working out each day and changing your diet and improving your health is going to drive into everything else. So like people are like, oh, why do people go on about the gym so much? And it's like, well, you don't even need to go to a gym. If you just do some push-ups each day try and do them at the same time every day for a month, you're going to build a habit of consistency that means you do that with everything else in your life, right? You're going to create systems to make your life easier. Like, you know, your dirty clothes are going to end up mixed up with your clean clothes in your room or thrown in a pile or whatever if you don't have a hamper. It's like, I don't have a laundry hamper. It's like, do you have a plastic bag? Do you have a cardboard box? Well, you can put that in your room and that's where they go, right? And as long as you create a system for things, it's like having tools away in a toolbox. The more things are systemized and organized, the easier life flows, right? So that's what's going on with the whole big garage upgrade I'm doing on here at the moment. I do lives every day, working away, building the whole garage floor, all new shelves, everything. We're completely reseeing the garage because since I built it, it's been a really hard space to operate in because the systems are not built. So I've had to strip it all out and rebuild everything. And that's the objective at the moment, is to build systems so I have a foundation for the future. Everything is about building a foundation for the future, else the future you can't build on top of a weak foundation, right? Datsuns, bro. Yeah. I have Fairlady Z's I'm building up. Yeah. The Z32 from the 90s. Got a whole heap of them I build on here. Thanks for your acres. G'day, mate. How are you, bro? I'm just going to check off the chat translation in. There we go. Cool. You're a maroon or bluey? Oh, I don't watch any sports, mate. I'm all about focusing on my own path and what I'm building these days. I lost a lot of years to video gaming and all sorts of distractions. So like these days, yeah, I pretty much just do this and have Instagram or message some friends. But yeah, making sure I stay away from scrolling the reels too much. I do learn some stuff on there. I've trained the algorithm pretty well, but yeah, I'm trying to avoid it. Hey, no, come up here. Come lie down, pup. Hey, kid. Hey, up here. Go lie down. Puppy. Go lie down, dog. You happy now? Alright, you're going to sit over there. Good girl. Don't eat my beanie. Oh, big yawns. Go to sleep, mate. Put your head down. Hey, put your head down. Go sleep. You're alright. You're going to flop? No, you're just going to stare at me. Alright. You have a rest, mate. Oh, we're not going to film that. Dog. Fitness is one of the most productive things you can do. Remember, the easy way is the hard way. Yeah, Kevin, I think fitness is a big one, and I think a lot of, like, if you can get past that, like I had a big thing with that, of, oh, I don't have the energy to work out, I don't have the time, this or that. But it's just understanding just a little each day and just locking in. I actually, the way I initially locked in my fitness habit was I took on a challenge for a prostate cancer foundation. That's how I started off my first channel. was I was doing a charity push-up challenge, and I wanted to help bring more awareness to it. So I just started sort of trying to work out and stuff, and then I decided to take on that challenge and tried to raise money for the charity with that. So that's what I did on my first YouTube channel last year. That was the primary thing of the channel. And every day where I didn't want to work out, they wanted like 25 push-ups a day or something. And I locked in 200 push-ups a day. And I just went from nothing, right? I just went, I'm going to do 200 push-ups a day. It doesn't matter how hard it is. And by about day 5, I wanted to quit. But it was like, these guys are literally battling cancer. And I can't do 200 push-ups. I'm going to fail these people because I can't do this when I'm in good health, right? So that gave me a responsibility and accountability as something bigger than me, you know? You're always going to find a sense of self outside of yourself. That's why I do this self-help stuff here, try to help people with depression and all that, ADHD, lack of motivation, you know, just struggling with whatever it is. We're trying to all support each other, you know? So that's this is where I find my purpose in life is serving others. I didn't want to come on here and just make brain rot to make money or be a grifter or something. So that's why I've just got memberships in the last couple of days. I'll cover that real quick, guys. There is nothing paywalled by the membership, so you don't get much for your membership. You get to support the channel. That's why it's called supporter. Okay, so I don't want to make anything that I do member only live streams that I'm not available to help people because I'm doing a member only, right? And I don't think it's right to charge to be able to have a conversation like this and talk about this stuff. I think it should be available free. So if you want to support the channel, you can by getting a membership or gifting memberships and stuff if you like. We got 34 members in the first 2 days, so I'm over the moon, guys. I'm 6 months of hard work to build the channel to this point. You guys have been incredible. So just a quick shout out to everybody there. I do appreciate it very much. And I'm trying to put everything back into the channel with more equipment, and so I can make a better, bigger thing here for everyone, so we can save as many people as we can, help as many people as we can. I'd go to Venus instead of Mars. Venus is like 800 degrees hot. It rains acid and the pressure is crushing. You can cook a pizza there in a few seconds. It doesn't sound like a good place to go. I think Mars sounds a bit more habitable. I have ADHD. Yep, same here, man. Asperger's and ADHD. So yeah, it's kind of a lot of people in here are ADHD and stuff, especially during my body double streams and stuff, right? 36 in a day. Yeah, I think it's. Did I say 36? I think it's like 34 in the last, like 2-3 days since we got members. So I'm over the moon. We had some generous people gift out some memberships and stuff. So yeah, it's just, yeah. Now I can start to buy some more equipment for the channel. I'm going to do long form videos and stuff, camping and traveling and yeah, all sorts of stuff. Big plans. Yeah. The more grateful you are, the more you get. How does it sound to you, bro? Yeah, for sure. I mean, I think you start to appreciate the more you already have, right? So a lot of people are stuck in their first world problems. They're like, oh, my life's so hard, everything sucks. And it's like, a lot of people say, oh, you've got to think about, will this matter in 10 years? I like to do a different thought experiment. I like to say, imagine taking your problems, whatever problems you feel you have right now, or like even you go to take out the rubbish, oh, it's hard, right? Whatever you're whining about to yourself in your head and trying to justify. Imagine going to a village in Africa somewhere, and there's somebody sitting there with a mud hut, a kid sitting there in a mud hut, both his parents are passed away, he's got no food, he has to carry, him and his sister are carrying water in a jug on their head, they got no internet, they got nothing but like maybe a metal ring, to run around on the ground. And you try to tell them your problems, and imagine sitting there having a conversation with them face to face with a straight face and feeling like you had problems, right? And that's where I find a lot of gratitude is, instead of looking at everybody you perceive as doing better than you, look at how much advantage you have over everyone else who's really, really got a rough deal on earth, right? And it's just pure chance you were created where you were, right? We have our own battles, but that's my perspective. That's my take on all that. I'll let you guys have the floor. Yeah, quite often, you see them running around. They have very little when they're a lot more at peace than us, stressing over our little silly problems, right? You're not wrong. You are not wrong, my friend. I'll give you that one. What are you doing there, dog? You can have Heidi vision for a minute. There you go. You can stare at dog. Heidi, that's not appropriate. I'm trying to give you the fame. Heidi. Puppy. I'm trying to make you famous. You want to come here? You want to come here? What? Yeah, that's good, girls. That's a good puppy. That's a good puppy. There we go. Yeah, German Shepherd. Yes, her name's Heidi. That's the girl. Hey, sweetie. Oh, here we go. Hang on. Hello. Put your head down. Can you put your head down for me? You listening? Head down. No, not helping. You're just going to stare at me. Oh, there we go. Fine. There we go. Good girl. You're tired tonight, girl. We must have worn you out today. Playing with her a fair bit today. Must have tuckered her out. Yeah, who knows what they'll do with Mars, yeah. Well, what would you do if you got $7 million? What would I do if I got $7 million? I can do anything I want with it. There's no conditions. Is that what you're telling me? $7 million gets dumped into my account. What would I do with that? Is that your question? I'll need to take a moment to consider that. $7 million. Is that viable off 7 million? I'd put it into a free mental health service for men, primarily, to provide whatever resources they need to reach the people who are really, really struggling, and provide them the resources and this kind of information I give out here, and help get buddy systems and all that kind of thing, to try reduce some suffering among the people really doing it tough, you know? That's what I'd do with it. I'm a spiritual healer in Africa, Uganda, who works in the distance. I bring back lost lovers, heal the sick, money problems, protection ritual. That's fantastic, bro. It's like you helping people. You change your accent, Barfy man. Where's your accent from, mate? Or are you talking about my accent? What accent you got, mate? Got 64 likes there. Thank you very much, guys. I do appreciate the support. We've had a good chat this evening. This has been good so far. It's been good. We're going to do about another probably 30 minutes or so, guys. We'll hang out. What are we doing? Calm, peace of mind, and money. Oh, what are we tied? We're tied on calm and peace of mind. Peace in my mind with money. It's good to see Mars is in last place. It's good to see people do still have hope in planet Earth in some way. It's a good sign. Happy to see you sober today. Oh, I'm usually sober. All right. I had problems with alcohol 3 years ago. That's when I was in a very deep hole, man. Deep hole, man. Now I've spent three years clawing my way back and turning my life around. Changed my diet, gave up alcohol, dropped 40 pounds, built a 6-car garage, met an amazing partner, got a new puppy, built my cabin. You mean? Yeah, it must be about 4 years deep now, because Heidi's about 6 months after I gave up. It wasn't long after I gave up the drink and started to really focus on life and sort things till I got the puppy. We don't talk about religion on here, and we don't do politics. This is a place where people can just get along, right? Self-improvement. So it doesn't matter where you're from, what your beliefs are, as long as you're trying to, improve your life in some way, be a bit more positive, we're trying to help people with that, man. Self-improvement is what we do. So it's the one place we can all get along, no matter our beliefs, right? No matter where we're from. That's the plan. Soccer Airlines, good to see you, bro. How have I been? I'm over the moon, man. I'm lost for words. I'm lost for words of how I've been, Soccer. I got monetized like 4 days ago. Day one we had super chats and some people donated. For the last 2.5 days we've had members, and 34 people have got memberships, man. Some people gifted them and stuff, so it's just been a overwhelming response. And after like 6 months of doing 12 plus hours a day of working at YouTube, yeah, it's just proof positive that this is helping people and stuff, man. So yeah, and actually doing something for people. So that's where I'm at, man. I'm just overwhelmed. Just feel very full, man. Very content, to be honest. I've got a long way to go in life. There's a lot to do here, but I'm just looking forward to the future, man. There's Tasha. No, I'm all right, mate. I've created my own job here. This is my job, my friend. I'm at my job. It's great, man. You've come a long way. Well done. Thank you very much, Soccer. I appreciate it, man. How are things going in your world, Soccer? It's good to hear from you every once in a while. How are you, mate? Good to see you. Hello, I am Russian paratrooper now. I'm in back line of front line. No, you must get to the front. You must be brave, my friend. Comrade, you must be brave. Do not be scared. Do not be scared, comrade. You cannot be at the front lines hiding at the back. You are there. You should make proud families. Yeah. That, mate, that's what you should be doing. You should be building a life. You should be focusing your attention on your family, your friends, the people you care about, the hobbies you want to do, how you want to spend your time, right? You shouldn't be looking at what the whole world's doing or what's happening on an island or something. You should be living your own life, mate. That's what you should be doing, mate. You should be living your own life, mate. So you don't get old and go, man, I wish I'd done all that stuff, mate. You know why? Because it's too late, mate. Time is now. There's no time like the present, mate. The present is a gift to your future self. Did you know that? That's why they call it the present, mate. So the stuff you don't feel like doing now, mate, you can wrap up and a big pretty bow on it. You can put a big pretty bow on it. You can wrap it all up, mate. You gift it to yourself in the future, mate. So I'm living in a blimmin' caravan at the moment, right? So I'm in my caravan, and it's a sacrifice at the moment. A lot of people come here and say, oh, you're in a caravan, all right? And they judge me. They judge me for being in a caravan here. But the big picture of it, mate, is I'm building my own cabin. So I'm not paying somebody else's mortgage anymore. I'm not renting. I've got my own little slice of land I can use for about the next 10 years. Built myself a 6-car garage. I don't know how to build a garage. I do now. I didn't know how to drive a digger. I know how to drive a digger now. I've done it all myself. I'll pull up a picture for you, all right? Oh, we'll have to shrink the pole down. Hang on. You know what it's like to have a smaller pole. Come on, let's have a look-see. I'll bring up the picture here for you, all right? We've got this one here. So that's 3 years ago. Yeah, that's what we started with. And that's what we sort of got now, all right? And then we're putting in a new shed over here. So I had to dig out all over here and stuff, mate. I had to use a digger. All right, we did that. And over here, we're going to put another shed in, all right? I'll show you the other shed. We're going to put this one in next. We just bought this. We're taking that down. We're taking that down on live the other day, mate. So we're going to take that one down, all right? And we got half of it here, but we got to go back and get the other half of it, the other 50%, mate. And I'm building another cabin up the hill here. I can't show you it in the bloody dark at the moment, but we got this one here. We're going to build it like that. And so I've changed my channel name. It used to be Venom Avenge, mate. So that's what we're going to do inside the other cabin is my YouTube studio. That's what we're building in there is the YouTube studio. So you see me doing workouts. I'm already in my cabin, but we're not quite done yet. It's going to look like that. We're building that for the channel, so we can have some cool workouts in that, mate. But yeah, lots to do. But we've been working through it. There we go. Not bad. Not bad. We're getting there. Here we go. Here we are. Looks like a car in front line. Not sure what you mean there, mate. Dumb comments. Yeah, we always get the dumb comments, mate. They got nothing better to do, mate. Nothing better to do. Doing well, mate. Made States for soccer. I'm training to be a commercial pilot. It's pretty good, mate. I like to hear it. I like to hear it, mate. It's good. It's good. See, people didn't like the Aussie accent too long. Everybody bloody left. Need to make it clear I have this accent. Hello, I'm new here. How was your day? My day was good, mate. My day is very good. Yeah, I'm on top of the world. How about yourself? Good morning. You the police, cuz? No, I'm not the police, mate. Not the police, mate. What is the charge? Eating a meal? Succulent Chinese meal? No, I'm a civilian, mate. Just we do self-improvement here, mate. We do self-improvement. Seth? My way, though. I do it as myself, mate. Sometimes the Americans can't understand me, so I gotta talk like I'm from Texas. That always ups my viewers. Everyone goes, where in Texas you from? I'm like, Texas. Big place, man, Texas. New Zealand, we got Tasha here from New Zealand tuning in. What time is it in New Zealand, darling? What time is it in New Zealand, darling? Let me know. Let's try this out for a while, shall we, Tasha? See if we can get us some new friends. Cheers. Sub. Well, cheers for the sub. I am 39 years old. I turned 39 last month. I'm kind of dreading it a bit. I'm closing in on that 40 years old. Lay on the floor. Touch your ears with your knees. That sounds dirty. I don't like it. Am I single? No, I'm not single. I have a loving partner I met about a year and a half ago. She lives here with me. But alfalfa, that's not really an appropriate comment, buddy. We're trying to have a nice conversation. You look like you just got a 10-year sentence without parole. No, my name is not Jesse Paulak. My name is Create Your Outcome. It's up the top there. You feel free to go mosey on over, check out the channel. You can look on over there at the all right. Look on over there at channel. See, this channel is about showing the unseen work of self-improvement, the work you got to do behind the scenes to improve your life. That's what I do here. You want to play? What do you want to play? Some hopscotch? I don't do no drinking games no more. I gave up alcohol. I drink a little occasionally, but I gave it up for the most part. Am I from Texas? No, my friend, I'm not from Texas. I'm not from Texas, my friend. I could be from Texas, though. You never know. He could be from anywhere on here. That's where all the steers come from, ain't it? Texas. The steers. Big old cows. Thank you, Tasha. Yep. Stand up, big guy. I'm already standing up. If I go stand outside, I'd be outstanding. You know that? You can tell it to anybody when you're standing outside that you're outstanding. True story. Alfalfa, you bore me. You bore me, mate. You bore me. You know that? I'm not amused, Alfalfa. Not amused. Do better. Do better. This is a self-improvement channel, my friend. We're trying to have a nice, pleasant, positive conversation. Did you read the video title? You can click the 3 dots up there, and it'll tell you what the video title is. You can see what it's all about. Can I tell you a joke? If it is an appropriate joke, you may. If it's not inappropriate, I think you can understand. We're trying to have a positive conversation. No, I'm not. We're trying to have a good, positive conversation, though. We are just trying to hang out, guys. So, as much as I take the piss, I do like to have a good, genuine conversation here. Oh, I'm afraid to ask for the answer. My bad, Unk. Thank you for the compliment. I do love being called Unk. At least I'm not a disrespectful little shithead. So I'll take Unk status. I'll take it as a sign of respect. Thank you, mate. Respect your elders. Might learn something. What's your metric of improvement, sir? What are the parts that need improvement? Everything, man. Life's a journey of that, right? What's up, Kerry, man? He got that fire. Good to see you again. What are the parts that need improvement? Everything, man. I need to work on everything. Day by day, right? What do you reckon it is for you, Phil? For me, it's about I'm trying to build a place. I'm trying to get more focused, right? Trying to be more disciplined, more structured, get some better systems built. Build a good solid foundation for my life, for my future. Oh, you don't need to be afraid of that at all, Hockey. There's no sense worrying about any of that. Beyond your control, so you don't need to worry about any of that. It's Cody. That's right. It is Cody. Surf's up, Cody. How are them doggos? They're doing good, mate. We got Heidi here. She's having a sleep behind me at the moment. She's having a snooze. Dog. Yep. That's what dog's doing. Am I in a bunker? Maybe. Maybe. It's a bit cold in me bunker. What if all that we need we already have? What if nothing is wrong with us? What if the problem is the system, man? Oh, you don't. You're under the limits of the system, but there's still a lot you can do, right? You can't worry about the system that's beyond your control. You can worry about your own actions. You can worry about your own path there, mate. We'll try and get. What do you reckon? We'll try and get that nice little. It's nice and cozy. There we go. What's some water on my face? It's a beauty mole, mate. Like Cindy Crawford. You see that? Look, beauty mole, mate. Cindy Crawford had one. She's one of the most famous supermodels on earth, known for her mole. You're going to have to try a bit harder than that to upset me. You have a pit bull? Nice, mate. That's awesome. Oh, alright. Ooh to you too. Troll alert. Yeah, apparently the trolls have finally got out of bed. Hey? I've been working all day. I've been working all bloody day. You trolls come in here. We try and have a nice, pleasant conversation at the end of the day. New trolls come in here. I've been out all day putting umbrella. You wait on, CB, young man. You wait on. I've been out all day working in the fields. I've been putting umbrellas on the fences to stop the rain getting in. All day I've been out in the bloody paddocks putting umbrellas on the fences, right? Stop the rain getting in. Working hard. You come in here and you're trying to cause trouble. You're trying to talk about politics. We don't talk about politics here, mate. We talk about taking charge of your own life, all right? That's what I do here, mate. It's all about taking charge of your own life and your own power, mate. Instead of expecting the world's going to save you. That's what it sounds about. No, let me know the name there, engineer. Does he look like a dentist? What else we got here? What job do you do? Guessing not a dentist? No, I'm just not going to spend thousands of dollars on my teeth that have been crooked my whole life to impress other people. I don't give a fuck what you think about me, so I'm good. Got a picture as a cow. We're wrong on that, sir. I am control. Okay, well, yeah. How about molding the system to serve us better? You're welcome to spend your life trying, mate. You're welcome to spend your life like the millions of other people who spend their life staring at politics like the world's going to change. I'm telling you, it's only going to get worse. If you want things to change, the first thing you should focus on is yourself and if you can't even get to a point where you can't stare at the politics and you can focus on your own life and be like, hey, the economy's getting hard. The government's making everything horrible. I've got friends and family I care about that could do with some help. Maybe you should spend your time at building that and looking after your own circle first. Then maybe worry about reducing it for the rest of the world, right? That would be an appropriate response rather than just staring at the problem. If you're looking at all the politics and stuff, you're just looking at rage bait that changes every week and you're staring at the problem. So if you want your life to actually change, looking at what's happening in some war or what Trump said today isn't going to be relevant to you. It's not going to change anything for you. The only thing that's going to change is you actually ignoring all that shit and going, okay, well, I need to get to work. I need to make things better. I need to sell some stuff. I need to actually affect the situation. But you people don't want to affect the situation. You just want to bitch about it like the government is suddenly going to make everybody's lives easier. And you say I'm delusional, you know. Each their own. Or talk, no results. Really? Interesting. I've just spent no results, right? So we're talking about leaving the system and not being a part of the system, right? And getting away from all of this, right? And having some freedom. That's what we're talking about in essence, right? Well, 3 years ago I did that. 3 years ago I did that. There's the property 3 years ago when I got here. And there's where I'm at, right? So I built all of that with no experience. I'm out in the country, out in the farmland with the peace and quiet. So I built all that myself with zero experience. I learned to drive a digger. I learned to build the entire garage. I did it all myself. What have you done in the last 3 years? You want to smack me down? What have you done in the last 3 years? Have you built a 6-car garage? Have you bought your dream motorbike? Have you bought your dream truck? Have you turned your life around with daily small bits of self-improvement and now you're trying to help other people? No, you haven't. You haven't done shit. You haven't done anything, have you? Right. I just bought this shed the other day. We're gonna add this one. I've started taking this down on live the other day. You get to see me do all the work live on here as well. That's what I do on here. So I show every bit of work I do to build the life I'm building. Right? So that's what I do on live here. I'm here to inspire and motivate people and help people with discipline through showing results, not talking. All you people do is talk. All you people do is talk and go, oh, the government, oh, the problems. This is what actually taking control of your life looks like. You want to live in the country someday and build a place? I'm here doing it, man. So if that's something you want, feel free to talk to me about it. If not, it's not for you, man. I get it. Stay in your mum's basement. Keep paying somebody else's mortgage. Laugh at me in a caravan while I'm willing to sit in a caravan as a sacrifice. Instead of paying somebody else's mortgage, I'm living in a caravan with my partner and 2 dogs. I found a beautiful woman who will live with me in a caravan because she believes in the goals I have, man. And you want to come at me? What's going on in your life? What have you done in 3 years? I've gone from this. I looked at this and went, I can build this, and I've done it. And I've built another cabin, and we're fitting out the inside of the cabin to look like this. There's a podcast studio for YouTube. I've just built a YouTube channel in the last 6 months. It got monetized 3 days ago. We have 34 members in 2 days. What have you done? What have all of you done? What have any of you done? And there we go. There's a new shed that's coming. Right. So what, if you don't want to learn, if you don't want to change, if you don't want to grow, just move on, man. It's not for you. It's fine. I'm great here, guys. You're not going to ever smack me down. I've come from the most horrible place in my head of depression and stuff to do this, and I've achieved a lot. I'm not broke. I'm very rich, mate. I'm very rich in the ways that matter. Living my best life, mate. Thank you, Bruce. Yeah, working at it, man. Just trying to make the world better. Just trying to help people, man. Shout out to my mods. Don't ever reply to them and reply to the trolls, guys. The mods will sort it out. I won't read it out. Made it through the day. Sometimes that's a massive win, eh? Slick. Some days are shit, bro. I feel you. You broke on the dole? Yeah, okay. Yep, I'm broke on the dole. Yeah, sure, man. Cool. If you say so. Where am I from? I'm from New Zealand, man. New Zealand. Moved out to the country from the city and building my own homestead out here and just trying to bring everyone along on the journey, you know. Motivate and inspire some people. But people always got something to say, right? That's how I know I'm winning. That's how I know I'm getting better. That's how I know I'm succeeding. The more trolls I get, the more I know I must be doing something to piss them off. They need to stop projecting their own inaction. Might be a good start. Am I in a bunker? Could be. What's it like there? Trees, birds, ocean, beaches. Me. About 5 million other people. Good for you, mate. Thanks, Bruce. I appreciate it, mate. Yeah. We're trying to have a self-improvement chat here at the moment. Well, we just kind of hang out in the evenings, right? We try to keep a positive attitude. The haters make us famous, I suppose. Nearly got 70 likes. I wonder how many likes the trolls got today on their live streams. Oh, wait, they don't do them. They just judge everybody else. It is peaceful, Bruce. My life was very peaceful before I started doing YouTube live streams. Trying to come back from a fellow man. Trying to come back and try and help the world a bit. Try and do something selfless, you know. But, yep. Bro, I was judging trolls. Yep, I am. I used to be one. I used to be a troll. That's why none of you have ever made a single comment that's ever actually affected me. The troll comments are always so weak. Like, I've like when we were 8 or 10 years old, we could troll that level. We don't seem to see anything better. Where am I from, bud? You're from England? I'm from New Zealand, man. New Zealand. Right on, bro. Good to have you here, Banshee. I like what else you got other than the Banshee? Is that a two-wheeler in the picture, or is that the Banshee? I can't see it. It's a bit small from here, bro. But yeah, I've been into motorbikes like 20 years, man. So I have a track bike, 1000cc Honda CBR. I have a ZX14 for the street. Unfortunately, the motor in the ZX14 blew up recently, so these are all things I like fix on stream and stuff, right? You're in Napier? I'm in Northland, man. I moved up from Auckland. Moved up to Northland. Yeah, Napier's beautiful, man. Been down there a couple of times fishing down there on just off the beach, down those ways. Napier Hastings, beautiful in summer, eh? It's nice sunny. I'm scorching down there, mate. Judging the judgment that makes you a hypocrite. No, that doesn't make me a hypocrite to judge the trolls because it's my channel and I've created it. They're in my house, bro. If you're here, you're in my channel. Like, they can swipe one finger and leave. They don't have to project their bullshit on us. We're trying to move up in the world, mate. So I'll say whatever. If they're going to come at me, I'll say whatever I want about them, mate. Facts be facts. Facts be facts, my friend. No, never was, mate. Never was. Sorry to disappoint you. Not really the right place to look for that kind of connection. New Zealand's famous for its land. We buy loads of it from New Zealand. Yep. We make it nice and creamy first before we send it off. That's why it's so tender. We make sure we really look after the sheep. That's what the Australians say we do, apparently. Enjoying a fresh plate of cereal with no milk. Fair enough. Can be quite nice, can't it? I used to do that a lot as a kid. I used to come home and, like, you know, before bed I'd be eating a bowl of cereal at 8 p.m. or something. This guy going to be cleaning and reorganizing my shop while we chill. Awesome, Iceberg. Yep. If you want, we did some workshop stuff at the start of the stream. If you want to wind the clock back, we had 70 likes. No. A2 milk preferably. A2 milk is good for you, but you know you want a full fat milk regardless. Here we go. We got some. See, A2 protein. It's a different kind of cow, right? A2 casein milk, right? You don't want the A1. You want the A2, mate. Good for you, mate. Little ziz, bruh. You marring? You like that? Much love to you, trolls. Much love to you. Keep being losers. You know what losers do? They always lose. You know what winners do? They lose more often than losers. Winners lose more often than losers. The only difference is the loser loses a couple of times, doesn't get back up. The winner loses all the time. Lose. But it opens the opportunity. Eventually he has to win. A loser has no possibility of a win. So just stay down, right? Is that a caravan you're in? Yep, caravan I'm in, man. Building a garage and cabin and stuff here. A lot of people will jump to a quick assumption when they come in here. They're like, oh, you're poor, you're broke, you're in a caravan. It's like, well, I'm actually building my own house 10 feet away. Building my own house 10 feet away, but they always got to have something to say, right? It's just bullshit. The winner is the biggest loser. Pretty much. The people who get the success, the people who get things they want are losing far more often than the losers are. They're just getting back up quicker. They just keep trying. That's the separator. How fast, when you get knocked down by something, when something makes you angry, when something goes wrong, how quick do you solve the problem? You got the problem. Are you staring at the problem or are you solving the problem? That's the difference. Yeah, scroll on if you don't like what you see. It's fine. It's not for everybody, mate. Don't need to be. If I was for everybody, I'd have to be fake as shit. If I pleased everybody on here, right? How fake would I have to be to make everybody on YouTube like me? Holy crap. Thank you, Zachy. What a legend. Look at that for a dodo. Thank you, bro. What a champion. Oh, I've got to screenshot that, mate. Thank you, brother. Thank you, bro. That's wild. Oh, they're feeling the love. Feeling the love. Thanks, mate. Henry David Iceberg City. Henry David Thoreau, I can't pronounce it probably, said something about how he's never seen a man more at the core of his purpose than when he's building his own home. Yeah, I think it's the creative process, man. I've really enjoyed, I love creating stuff, man, and just looking at the details and thinking it through. I've built that cabin from just nothing, from just what I could gather up, and designed it, and yeah, it's been a stressful but a rewarding process, right? Pratik, again, man, you can hate on me all you want, but do you think you're going to bring me down with hate when I've just got, in the last 2 days, I got memberships and super chats, right? I've got 34 members. I've had this channel 6 months, right? I got 3,000 watch hours in 6 months. I've monetized it. I've got 34 members. I've got multiple super chats. And even when someone gives me money, they're like, oh, look, you've got fans. So what's going on in your life that it makes you angry that I'm succeeding? I'm putting in work. I'm trying to make a channel for self-improvement to help people, and you're going to come and hate on me for trying to spread a positive message. Apparently the world is such a bad place and all evil, but if I try to do something good, you're going to hate on me? Even when people are being generous with me and supporting me, you're going to come and hate on me? Why? What's going on with you that you have to spread your hate onto me for trying to spread a good message to people? What's your problem, man? What do you need help with? I'm projecting what? Yeah, you're sitting there saying about reach arounds and stuff, bro. It's just ridiculous. It's ridiculous comments, man. Just grow up. Maybe stick around. Maybe stick around. Shut up, and maybe you'll learn something. Maybe you'll actually have a moment of some kind of awareness, and you'll learn something in here. It's the evil within. Yeah. Well, thank you, Zachy. I really appreciate it, mate. Really appreciate it. Hello, Jiggly. Hello, Jiggly. How are you? It's a weak sucker move. What up, chat? You look like a male. I am a male, Arjun. Arjun, how are you, my friend? Where are you from, Arjun? And how is your evening, my good friend? You're doing well? That's good. That's what we like to hear. That's what we do here. We do a positive chat. So if you're sick of all the negativity and bullshit, we do a focus on yourself, build the life you want chat. That's what I do. Create your outcome, right? You see up there? You can check out the channel description. If you check out the channel description, that'll give you a good rundown of the channel and what I do. Check out a couple of my shorts or something, and you'll know what I'm about if you want to take a moment. Yeah, it is. It is. It's people will hate on anything these days, sadly. We do convert the old troll over, though. It happens. There's people who come in here and they're like, man, there's a lot of people come in quite often. They're like, man, I was going to troll you and talk shit, but you've actually got me thinking and yeah, helping me think about what I'm focused on and how I'm spending my time and stuff, right? So it's amazing the ways you can reach people on here. What's my favorite kind of bun? Oh no, I don't. I try to have pretty low carbs. I do like a good jelly and cream filled donut. To be honest, a good honey bun. All right. God bless you, brother. Thank you very much. After party. Thanks, mate. Goofy, good to see you here again, Goofy. How are you, mate? Yeah, but that's what you get on here, guys. I get it on here every day. It's been really. Quick word to my mods. Thank you for all your help, guys. The last couple of days on here have been insane. The amount of stuff they've had to deal with. There was one troll yesterday spamming 10 messages at a time, and we had to ban them on like 20 accounts. So that's how it goes. You could eat a honey bun right now. All right, well, we're here to talk about self-improvement, mate, not your whole identity being tied around a honey bun. There's other people coming here, they've got their whole identity tied around milk or doing a backflip or something. We're trying to have a bit more of a bit more of a beneficial conversation for everybody involved, if we can. Nice sesame seed bun. Yeah, right, fair enough. I like pancakes. Sorry you weren't here. You're alright, Tasha. You're alright, mate. You have no obligation to be here or anything. You don't have no obligation to mod, and I appreciate everything you guys do. It's incredible. Goofy, you haven't got yourself a membership yet, mate. I'm here often enough. I was hoping you'd go, mate, down there, mate. We're going 34 members. I'm trying to get it to 100. I don't ask too often, but if you want to support the channel at all, if you like what I do at all, it's $5 New Zealand. It should be like $3 US a month. I'm sure you can spare that for little old me. Do I not offer $3 of value to you a month? Huh? If you can't afford it, all good. Everything stays free. Nothing's paywalled, but you do get a pretty green name. And you get custom emojis. You get one of me going like this, and you get another one of a jar of pickles, which was requested by the other members. The next emoji I'm going to add tonight is going to be one. Reconnecting for a moment there, sorry. But yeah, we're going to add a picture of Heidi as an emoji for the members today. No, I gave up vaping. How's the house getting on? I haven't been at it lately. Haven't been at it. Been reflooring the whole garage, so that's been the big mission at the moment. Can I do you a favour? Oh, you never know. If you ask nicely and it's not trolling and brain rot. Goofy. Yeah. You see, I'm all colour matched today. Like, all is it? Do they call it like drip or something? I don't know. All dripped out in grey today. Hey? Yeah, well, it's a jar of pickles. It's a jar of pickles, Tasha. Swag, yeah. Got merch from my favourite YouTube channel, Toyota World Runners. It's my favourite YouTube channel is Toyota World Runners. All right. Unfortunately, the creators passed away, but their content is still there. If you're inspired about travel, you want to see some overlanding travel in Toyota trucks and traveling the world and their experience they shared before they passed away, you can go check out that channel sometime. Can you make up a 7-word poem on the spot? Probably not. Have to give it a thought or something. Who would know? I don't know. No, I'm too tired for that. I'm not a poet. I could be a poet and not know it. Okay, never mind. I'm sorry to let you down, mate. Unbelievable. All right, guys. Well, you know what I'm going to do? It's 8:02 p.m. My man, Men of Action, D-Bird's just come on. All right? My man, Men of Action channel. If you search Men of Action, you'll find the channel. I'm going to go over and support my man, D-Bird, and do a mod in there. I'm bullshit. Again, bro, I can bring up everything I've done, as I said. Let's bring this up one last time before I head off, mate. Just to rub it in your face, I suppose. You see I got a donation there, man, from people who like me. And I'm offering them value, right? So there's my new shed I bought. We're putting that up soon, right? 3 years ago, I started with this, and I built all of this, right? Now I'm building a cabin, which is this inside. We're going to make it like this, all right? So I got it all going on, man. And we're changing the world here. We're inspiring people every day. I do body double streams every day. So I'm working the garage, working on cars and stuff, man. I have all the evidence on here. I've streamed my whole life live every day. I stream everything I do to build my life, build my cabins, build my cars, build my garage, all of it, right? To inspire other people and show them what's possible with just a little action each day. And you can join in for me with those every day, guys. So some will benefit, some won't. Some people will just come and bring hate. That's all right. I'm sure you got people like that in your own life, guys. If you're trying to get away from those people, drop a sub, drop a like. What else? Shout out to all the mods for the chaos they've been dealing with. I do really appreciate it. Shout out to the 34 new members we got in the last 2 days since we got memberships. That means I can buy more equipment for the channel. And I'm just going to put it all straight back into the channel, guys. So thank you for all your support. I get the shed side. We got half of it done, Zachy. We're going to head back down for it in a couple of weeks. At the moment, I'm really cranking out my garage, bro. So if you check out my last stream I did today, I was down the garage. We're getting good progress in there, bro. So yes, so it's all, everything's moving forward day by day, bro. Yeah, Palm Beach Pete. All right, guys. Oh, thank you again. Massive shout out to Zachy for his donation. That was really generous of you, bro. So I really appreciate it, man. It all helps me out with everything. So awesome, man. Legend. All right, guys. I will be back tomorrow. We'll probably start for the morning workout, and we'll do a self-improvement chat in the morning, right? And we'll do a back in the garage again, and just keep on keeping on, streaming, chatting. I'm usually streaming about 6 to 8 hours a day at the moment. So, yep, if you catch me on. Thank you all for coming by. It's been a pleasure. Right. And I'll see you soon. Have a good night. I will be over on Men of Action modding.